to him now. So thanks again, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night. Andy.
Tell it with my farms, but you haven't even got a cordless mic.
Right, ladies and gents, like it's already been said, but I'd just like to introduce myself. Most of you know I'm Andy, Michael's best man. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here today, this wonderful day, the celebration, Catherine and Michael. But I'm not going to babble on too long because of my throat. If I babble on too long, Catherine's threatened to cut it. I'd just like to take the opportunity first to thank Catherine and Michael's family for all their effort they put into making today possible. And I'm sure you all agree they've done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And we're going to... We'll also thank Anne and Margaret for the food we've just had. It was spot on that. Sure we'll all agree. Yeah. And thank you to all the bridesmaids and everything, Megan and Chloe, and Sam and Harry, and Joe, and William, yeah, and Emily. I had more names on. I was going to come to that, yeah, Vicky, he's done a grand job in helping Catherine with everything and that. So big thank you to them. Right, I'm going to start with Michael now. I'm actually going to go on easy on him because I promise if I do a good job, I can be best man at his next wedding. As most of you know, me and Michael are cousins, not brothers as sometimes we get asked and that. His early years as a young man, he supposedly worked at the same place as me. He was there, but he never done much work, you know what I mean? He ended up being my wagon lad really, and that's like the sort of time we got started bonding a little bit and become mates, and we had the similar interests and stuff. And like I say, I had a group of mates at the time. We used to go dog race and stuff like that. Michael took a keen interest in that, as long as we liked a good drink as well, a bit of a gamble, and Michael took a keen interest. So he used to come along to some of the weekends away we had down London and Dublin and stuff like that. And then his dad as well, Trevor, my uncle Trevor, he got involved and he really enjoyed it as well. So it was great. We all had good crack in that. So look, before I carry on with all that story, I just want to mention Michael's dad, Trevor. Sadly no longer with us, as some of you will know. And he was a good man, true family man. Michael's a carbon copy of him, really. He's really true family man himself, you know what I mean? There's one thing to say, Michael, that we know proud of man up there today. Yeah? I just want to, right? Spot on, mate, yeah. I just thought I'd mention your dad, he served a mention, spot on door. Anyway, after Cleveland Park closed, going back to the dog story, we ended up running dogs at Sunderland, and I recall one of the owner trainers' nights after racing, he used to put a disco on. It was like a Christmas party, and it was all for the owners and the trainers and stuff. And we fortunately left early, me and my partner Carolyn. But Michael was still there with Stephen, I recall, and his dad Trevor. We had a little bit of altercation with the Mac and bouncers there. So there's a few blows out of that. But anyway, like you say, they end up getting carted out along with the trainer's daughter, and Tommy, who sat at the back up there, I think got ejected from the stadium. Not that Tom or you, Paul. Yeah. But on the way down the stairs, I got told it was a bit of argy-bargy and what have you, and on the way downstairs, it was like mac and bees and what have you, and that type of thing. But there was also a chorus of two-siders, two. But all that was going on, so it was good crack. Yeah. After his dad passed away, that's when me and Michael really become closer and that. I was there for him to lean on if you want to know, that's why I've got a bad back now. A few years back, I experienced a real difficult time in my life, and Mike was the one that got me through it. Really, I've never really thanked him for that. So I'd really like just to take this opportunity now and say thank you, because it was a real difficult time in my life, and he was there for me. And that's like you say, we started a bond really. You know what I mean? We're not just cousins. We're like brothers. It's like a son, my best mate. And I couldn't really imagine him not being in my life, to be honest. That's how close I think we are. We do fight and all that, but I love him to bits. So I just want to say now a little bit about the happy couple and how they met and stuff. And no, we're not far off being done now. So, anyway, they met in the local social club, Catherine and Michael. Actually, I met her before Michael, about 30 seconds before. I managed to insult her in that 30 seconds over her age and that. Remember it well. Yeah. Anyway, it's quite inevitable, really, that Michael and Catherine would meet, to be honest, because Catherine was loitering outside the gents' toilets. And I think even Michael was loitered outside the gents' toilets, and so it was inevitable they were going to meet. Sorry, I've lost my place now. Sorry, you have it there when. Anyway, it was the following week that we were in the concert room. You just go back and we'd had a few too many, and as we do, we sort of had this little spell of drinking a bottle of rosé before we went out, like within a couple of minutes, full bottle each, and when you'd had 5 or 6 pints, you felt like you'd had 12 or 15. And then when you had that 12 or 15, you were right clip, you know what I mean? So that's how it was really. We were in the concert room that night, and as you were the lads, it was like, Michael, there's that bird from last week there. And so I went and said, go over and ask her to dance. Anyway, off he went. I've never seen him dance ever. But off he went, like a shot, never said no, go and do one or anything. He was off like a shot. So he must have been half, well soaked, I know he was. But, so off he went anyway, and danced with her and what have you, and song finished, and Catherine trotted off back where her table, I recall. Michael come back and said, oh, what you called him, Mike? Don't know, he said, don't know. So you just danced with her for 4 or 5 minutes and you don't know what she's called? No. So me and George and stuff, we sort of like ribbed him, told him to get back over again. So off he went, didn't protest or anything, he off went again. And he must have asked her to dance again, because off they came back on the dance floor, but by then the band had finished. And there was just like sort of put a tape on, and this song had come on. Well, I think this is a song that might be the first dance tonight. So you can picture this, right? Just Michael and Catherine on the dance floor, no one else whatsoever dancing to this. Pictured it enough, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was quite funny actually, but I think that little mad spell of drinking rosé wine before we went out ended up being a good thing. Because without that, these two may not be here today, like, yeah. So, yeah. Really, all I'd just like to say now really is, since Catherine and Michael got together, we've got to know like Catherine's side of the family really well, and me and Carolyn and a few other friends like Terry, Eileen and that, and me and Carolyn feel a little bit part, like as if we're part of their family as well, you know what I mean? We've been like good friends, we enjoyed the holidays and it's been really good, and I'd just like to say like, how you always made us all welcome, you know what I mean, and really appreciate that, it's been good. I've heard you're not the best cooks, Vicky. Right, so I'd just like to say now to Michael, it's been a pleasure being his best man, and I was really touched he asked me. So I would really like to say now, everyone would join me and raise a glass and a toast to Michael and Catherine, the newest Mr. and Mrs. May. And may they have a long life of love, health and happiness together. Yeah.
Hello. I know it's not traditional for a wife to say something, but I like to be different, so I always am. I would just like to thank everybody for coming. It's so nice to see so many of our friends and family here today. I'd just like to say thank you to Michael for being my husband, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I just want to say thank you to Andy for looking after him and make sure he wasn't drunk. Oh, well, that's alright. I just want to say thank you, Pauline, for bringing up such a lovely lad. Thank you. I just want to thank my mum and my dad for giving me such a lovely upbringing and everything. Thank you very much. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to my sister. She's just, yeah, she's a little cow, but I love her. I love her. No, I need to be sensible. No. I just want to say thank you to Megan, Chloe, Joe, Harry and Sam and Kenzie for being a part of our wedding. And William and Emily as well, sorry. Sorry, I was getting to you, but Michael interrupted me as per usual. I just want to say thank you for bringing me... Yeah. I just want to say thank you for bringing me into the May family. I really look forward to it, and my veil just fell off. And I think that's it, gee whiz. Thank you to Rachel for the photos, and thank you for Anne and Margaret for the food and decorating the room. Thank you very much. If you could just raise a glass to my granddad Ernie and Michael's dad Trevor, who would have loved to have been here, and I'm sure they're over there at the bar. Nice one. Have a good day, and see you later. See you later.